Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Let It Die. So it's been a while since I've last recorded. It's been quite a while actually. I've still got one episode lying around that haven't been uploaded yet, but by the time you see this one it will have been uploaded. And that's the last backlogged episode I've got lying around. So I was planning to do a little episode, kind of a side episode, to show off farming, just about everything in the game, and farming strategies. But while I was coming up with ideas for that episode and trying to rack my brain as to the locations of where everything in this game is, I realized that I should probably do a dedicated episode to just the reversal tuber grades. So there's a couple of grades of reversal tubers, and you get quests depending on the mark reversal tuber. So you have to go hunting specific marks for quests. Let's see now, is this the right way? No, that's not the right way. So our first stop would be Yoshikidani, floor 9. Yoshikidani floor 9, we're looking for the Mark 1 reversal tuber. Now I'm guessing that you'd want these different grades only for the quests. After you've done once you've reached the floor 40, you're probably not going to get more quests to go and kill reversal tubers. But before then, the higher you get in the tower, the more quests they'll give you for going to kill stuff. The reversal tubers kill quests often offer reversal metal as a reward. That has a pretty low drop rate, so whenever I'm upgrading something that requires reversal metal, I first check if I haven't got any quests to go get reversal from the kill. I've ran out of all my quests because I know the location of all of the grades of reversal, and I've got all my quests done. So now the only way to farm reversal metal is from spam killing reversal tubers. Today's a really good day to show this off because we're on the Friday rotation. I'm not sure if this rotation is shared by Wednesday and Sunday. It used to be shared, but then they added the Forceman. If not, I'm sorry, but you'll have to do this on Friday. But of course you can plan ahead and these days you go farming for stuff. So if you're upgrading something that costs a lot of reversal, you might be taking a week on it. Okay. I don't remember where my favorite scorpion farming floor was. But I don't have one. Just pick them up wherever I see them. You see them quite often on the lower floors. Okay, so our first stop here, Yoshikidani. Most of these reversal guys are going to be in the traps. They're going to be in little trap areas. They trap you in and try to overwhelm you as such. Now you can't kill them while they're facing you. You have to hit them in the weak spot in their rear. Here he is. Mark 1 reversal. So what you want to do with these guys is get behind them and shoot them in the back. I think it's because they're like power cores or something that's in the back. But the weird thing about them is if you can just go to their rear, reverse on you. They do this weird glitchy thing. Or they'll just turn around, whatever. Come on, show off the thing. Do it. I'll kill you if you don't show it off. Do the reversal thing. Really? Ah, well, they've got this cool animation where they make the front of their body, the back of their body, they kind of reverse themselves. That might be why they're called reversal tubers. I didn't get this one to do it because he was an idiot. But there's the Mark 1 reversal tuber if you'd want that mark for the quest, the kill quest. Actually, the easiest way to return from this location would be to suicide back to the waiting room, but I'm just gonna run. I'll get there fast enough. You may notice I'm on my main account. That's because I have all of the floors visible on this account. I've explored every inch of the tower, unlocked every gate on this account. And I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before somewhere previous in the Let's Play, that that's one of the most important points of progress in Let It Die, is to have the entire tower mapped out and unlocked for easy access and farming in the future. We return. Actually, next beast I see I'm gonna eat, because I might be hungry. Take a sip of coffee. So there's the Mark 1. I hope we can do this at a relatively quick pace. So, an interesting thing about the reversal tubers, they seem to show up on every 9th floor of whatever zone you're in. So we're on floor 9 now, Yoshikidani, moving to floor 10. The next one is on floor 19. So let's move to floor 19. When I was doing the quests, I actually quite recently went and did the quests again. I think on my Let's Play, or maybe just for upgrading something. Well, I realized you can't just go to every 9th floor and you'll find the next grade. There's a few grades that will not show up where you expect them to show up. Also, I'm not sure if the floor 39 has a reversal tuber on it. It might. It might not. I'll have to go check. Might be a longer episode. We'll see. Okay, Daida. Anyway, we're quite a few minutes in. I don't know if I'll timestamp it for people who just want to find information quickly. But I'll show it off already, just in case it's going to take a while to visit all these floors. There's a couple of floors I've got in mind to visit right now. One we're on, Daida is one of them. Iwajima is my next stop. After that I'll be visiting Hashidaka. Oh geez, gotta remember to return after so I don't decimate my own hater. I think they died. I think I suicided them on the Black Thunder floor when I defeated Black Thunder, and I might have just quit the game after defeating Black Thunder in that run. Anyway, I digress. Hashidaka is the next floor I was going to visit. Then we have Yatsuo is another floor I'll be visiting, and Kohashi. That's a big one. If you have the inclination of farming reversal metal and you don't want to go to Battle to the Top or Escalator to Heaven, this is a really fun floor to farm them, because they spawn. There's 3 trap rooms on Kohashi. It might only be available on Friday rotation, and yeah, well, there's 3 of them, so you get 3 kills every run of the floor. And you know me, I don't like floor transitions. I like to farm as much as I can, moving between 1 or 2 floors. And 3 kills per 2 transitions is pretty neat. Alright. The fodder is dealt with. I could be using the scythe, but the Camus is just too efficient a killing machine. I think I know where we're going. You're looking for the alleyway where he spawns. Oops. Alright, I still have to eat something because I'm probably hungry. Here it is. Now, if you're doing some kind of if you want to do some kind of quick farm and you don't have access to the higher floors yet, I recommend just going to like either Daida or what's it called? God damn it, Yoshikidani, and visit the floor over and over until you have the room where the reversal spawns right next to a floor transition with no combat rooms spawning in between, because you know the tower is randomized to some extent. The layout of the floors will differ with each visit. Some floors are unchanging, other floors change. I honestly don't know by heart which ones change and which ones are static. There you go, Mark II. Of course, we've got these annoying poison traps in the way. I'll try and get this guy to reverse on me. Reverse, please. Trying to show off the thing. He's thinking about it, I can tell. He doesn't want to do the reversal trick. Man, I remember you guys used to be so tough because you used to do it all the time. I'll try and... Nope, he doesn't care. He doesn't do it. Man, what a waste of time, this place. Seriously. Not even reversing. They're supposed to be reversal feedback. Well, anyway, there's the Mark II. Onwards to the Mark III, supposed Mark III. Now, this is where I made a mistake while going for the quest. So, we're at floor 19 now. I went to floor 29 expecting to find the Mark III, but found instead the Mark IV. The Mark III is probably the harder of the reversal tubers to find. Mark III is... I can really only think of one place to find it. Iwajima, which is a rotating floor, and it's not available on every day rotation. There are probably other floors. I'm sure there's specific YouTube videos showing off a couple of Mark III locations, but it's rather rare. Good news is it's relatively farmable. I actually have to take a little detour to the waiting room and recover my fighter before I accidentally kill. It's Loretta lying on that floor, if I remember correctly. These wait times. The loading screens are half the game, you know. I've ranted and raved about it before. I've got a 5 minute, 5 minute or so speed run, or maybe 3 minute speed run. I don't remember. To floor 55 from 50, and I got just about the perfect layout. I was right next to the exit every time I went to the next floor, and if you take out the loading screens, I think the time is absolutely half of how long it took me. Really, especially if you're going for short floor runs, farming, you might be farming stuff like what we're farming in this video. No, don't delete. Rescue, please. I've been doing Black Thunder kills every Forceman day on Nightmare, because you got the free fight once a day on every difficulty. Okay, where are we going? Floor 19? No, we've been to floor 19. Floor 21 for the next grade. Yeah, probably gonna run over time on this video, so I've got the technology. I'll just connect this to the next video if I can. Yeah, I've been challenging Black Thunder every Forceman day on Nightmare for the chance of getting that 44 CE on the kill. Farming it out like dedicated farm is time consuming. I mean, it's time consuming and kill coin consuming, especially kill coins consuming. But for Black Thunder Nightmare also time consuming, because he's really annoying to reach, really difficult to get to. Okay, so we're in Akami, and we need to go up to Iwo Jima. Trying to figure out exactly how, well, left is always going to lead you to a dead end, leading down to floor 20, the Jackson Arena. You always have to visit the Ferris wheel. And the shortest exit is the one we're looking for. Yeah, the one to the right, I guess. Off we go. I like scouting out my routes in advance, sometimes even before entering a room, so I could just run right through and not have to deal with anything. This is the shortest way, and that should be the answer. Yeah, when you're farming for the gold chest on Kawabe, you're looking for the longest distance between the Ferris wheel and the exit. So here's the Ferris wheel room. There's exit 1. There's exit 2. The purple escalator leading to Kawabe will always be the longest distance away from the Ferris wheel, and the other exit, in this case Iwo Jima, will always be the shortest distance from the Ferris wheel room. There's variations in floors, but this floor is, that's one of the rules about this floor. This is one of those things, I'm sure everyone on long farming sessions, when they're going to the same floor over and over again, just try and cut off every little bit of time they can to be more efficient. And you start noticing things about floors that you can exploit. Like for the connections on floor 33 farming episode, floor 30 to 35. Okay, here's the room I'm thinking of. And it's often right next to the downward exit. If you have access to this floor, it's a pretty strong reversal farming floor because of how close the reversal tuber is to the escalator. So you can easily run back and forth, go down one floor, come back up, reset the tuber, farm it, pull him again, chance for drop. Easy. I believe interacting with one of these chests will spawn him. Maybe just going over the chests will spawn him. No. Die, lizard. I think if you get rid of all of the chests, he will just automatically spawn. Oh, hello. I'm closer now, so there he is. The elusive Mark III reversal. Are you gonna reverse on me? You gonna do it? You guys seem far less imposing than me. I remember going up against them early game and they would just... I would try and attack them. I'd try to do backstab on them and they would just fade away, reverse and I wouldn't be able to hit them. Did they get nerfed? I feel like they got nerfed. I don't remember them being so impotent. I'm actually interested in this for science. I'm gonna loot this blueprint. If you leave the blueprint, exit the floor and re-enter, the chest will be closed again and you'll be able to kick it open. Yeah, this would be kind of a waste of time. Yeah, let's do it anyway, whatever. I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna do a quick test. I'm gonna exit, re-enter, see how I have to interact with that chest to spawn the tuber. The reason I'm not looting it right now is because I want to see what happens with just the one chest where I know the blueprint resides being there. I want to see... Well, my theory is that he may, because I've kicked open most of the chests, he may just instantly spawn anyway. I won't have to interact with that chest. But I'm not 100% and I want to find out. Welcome to some Japanese. I can't read Japanese. Well, anyway, you know where to go. I'll continue this video and actually visit the next couple of floors too. Probably gonna have to splice them together later. But I want to figure this out first. Okay, the boxes are respawned. Okay, just being here doesn't spawn him. What about moving towards the chest? Hovering over the chest? And now I kick it. There he is. It's a pretty sneaky trap, actually. They've got the lever hiding behind the chest, so if you don't ever kill chests, you wouldn't find it if you step in it. Looting the blueprint, just to see what happens if you have looted every chest and come back to farm him. I remember farming this guy over and over like this. Usually the quests require you to kill, require you to kill a certain number of them. And I remember it being far easier farming this quest than it was to farm the quest for the Mark 1. I don't remember how much kills it requires. Maybe it's just one, maybe it's a couple of kills. But I remember I had to kill this guy 3 to 5 times. It was either 3 or 5 times I had to kill this guy for the quest complete. And he ended up dropping 1, maybe 2 reversal while I was getting the kills for the quest for the 1 piece of reversal metal. And yeah, it helps. Every extra bit helps. Of course, quests have gotten slightly less useful. They've always been not really great. Let It Die is very much an imperfect game, a very imperfect game. There's a lot of systems within the game that are just very underutilized, and I think their quest system is criminally underutilized. Very useless, very useless. Like there's been recently, and there's a quest for picking up, what, 5 golden snowcaps, and the reward is 3 guard shrooms. And I'm wondering why they couldn't have given us a reward of just another 5 golden snowcaps or 3 golden snowcaps. Like, it's like the reward for picking 10 fun fungus is like a barb meat or something stupid. It's probably not a barb meat, but I think I remember the quest for picking up 10 fun fungus was another shroom or something stupid. Not another fun fungus. Like, the quest is pick up this extremely rare item. Hello. Ooh, this is interesting. I find this fascinating, by the way. Apparently, is there any other trigger besides from kicking open or interacting with chests that'll spawn him? Well, we learn something new every day. I've got the sneaking suspicion that at least one of those chests will guaranteed contain a blueprint, because if you deplenish all of the chests, they will no longer spawn. You've lost your farming spot. Resetting the tower will solve this problem naturally, but easy farming RIP. There's quite a bit of chests there. There might be 5 chests. I don't remember how much there were. I'm not sure if the blueprint spawns. Last time I farmed him, I remember kicking over every chest, and one of them was also a blueprint. Might be a coincidence, but if you're on the quest and you're worried about running out of chests, you can also just pick up the 1 chest, or kick open the 1 chest, and on every run, I should say. So every time you visit the floor, kick open the 1 chest, defeat him, reset, kick open the next chest, so you don't run out of chests like I just did. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I find this fascinating. Yeah, chests are gone for good. Once you complete a floor, enemies respawn, chests don't respawn. Chests have to be reset by going back to the waiting room and coming back to the tower. Dying would also respawn them, but dying is just another way of returning to the waiting room. Let's see now. Yeah, we're just about done for time, so I'll be visiting the next couple of floors in a minute. I'm looking forward to hitting Kohashi because that's just a fun place to be. I think I'll approach it from Koba. That's probably the fastest way of reaching it. Oh yeah, I don't trust those other side floors. Yep, out of time. Tacking on the next episode to this one. Yeah, I'll see you in a minute, or see you in a year if I forget to upload them together. But I'll probably fuse them with SHAREfactory. No big deal. See you in the funny pages. Welcome back. Hold on, is this mic even on? It is on. Lucky me. Yeah. I paused for a minute because I realized if I splice this two together, it's gonna be real weird if I just start talking straight away. Let's see. So, yeah, Friday rotation. We've just gotten the Mark III and onwards to the Mark IV reversal. So for Mark IV you actually can just visit Saigetsu, and the easiest way of reaching, I don't remember what that floor's called because it's one of those weird names. Hashikidana? Hashikidani? Hashikidana? Man, I'm gonna know all of the... I'm gonna know Japanese by the time I'm through with this game. Saigetsu. Actually, whenever I hear Japanese districts, I always have Let It Die kind of flashbacks. I remember now, this is a pretty good beast farming route. I'm gonna recommend. This floor is decent. Let's go, let's go. What are you called? Hashidaka. Hashidaka. Sounds like some kind of mythical creature. Where was I? Oh yeah. From TDM, I have TDM flashbacks. When I hear Japanese districts, whenever I'm watching YouTube and I'm hearing someone talk about the, what are they called? Prefectures or districts in Japan. Alright, here we are. This is also a good hovering farming spot. Of course, you do have to get through this annoying before you can continue. Yeah, go investigate the noise. Super. Scratches. Hovers. Actually, you could combine scratch and hovering metal farming in this world. Just realized because the scratch does by base quality. Did they change? Am I just constantly misremembering things about the game? I don't know. I'm often overwhelmed with a strange melancholy while playing because I remember the way things were. And they've made me paranoid about things constantly changing in Let It Die, just because they do constantly change and micromanage little things like that. Yeah, I might be misremembering, but I thought there were 3 hovering tubers spawning there. That might not be the best hovering farming spot anymore. It's got to be decent though, because it's right next to a floor transition, so you can just move back and forth really quick between there. And it's got the scratch tubers. Not that it's difficult to farm scratch tubers. You got days where they're everywhere. Just everywhere. Okay, so we're looking for... Actually, we're in the right room. This is one of the wildest rooms in the entire game. Absolutely crazy. It's a unique floor tile. This is only available on 29 and 29 clones, to my recollection. Massive iron. Yep, this is also an iron type only floor. This is the room you're looking for. Mark 4 tuber. Headshot. Is the trap gonna close on me? No? I don't know why. I don't know what's going wrong. Maybe I'm in combat with something. Is the game glitching out? Maybe I have to approach it from the other direction. What's up with this? Trap room, go on. Why is it not working for me? Oh my god. Bloopers. Oh yeah. Silly me. If there's a chest in the trap room, what am I doing not interacting with it? Idiot. Oh. Maybe I have to kill the beast. Kill the beast? No? Pick up the shroom? Well, that's just weird. That is real weird. Anyway, there's kind of a hidden treasure chest on the skull there you saw. Monkey. This guy looks straight out of that one horror movie based on a true story. I forget the name. I'm terrible with names. God damn it. It's one of my favorite horror movie franchises too. Oh, come on. What's up with this nonsense? Yeah, I don't know why the trap isn't triggering. Oh, this is silly. Oh, damn. I would reset the situation. Actually, I'm definitely gonna keep this recording as a blooper, but if I don't manage to trigger the trap by going down and resetting this floor, then I'm going to cut this out and tack this on the end of my episode, just to try and not waste too much of everyone's time. It's a bad habit of mine. Not habit, it's more of a, you know, lazy editing. A habit of laziness, you could call it. Yakoku. Let's go get the golden chest. Now I have no idea why that trap didn't trigger. Not a clue. There's me being confused, as usual. I don't understand what the hell's going on in this game half the time. The only thing I can think of, well, one of the few things I can think of that may have gone wrong is that we accessed the floor from above, from floor 30, and because we triggered the other trap from the reverse, the reversal trap glitched out somehow. I vaguely remember this trap not always triggering. I don't know what 100% the, you know, the reasoning or the cause of it is that it doesn't work. We'll see. Try and get there as fast as I can. Kenilworth Zone in general is a pretty good tuber farming location if you're looking for tuber metals of all stripes. You know what? You know what it might be. Wait. I also want to make sure that I'm not in combat from anything else that's spawned in this room, so I'm just going to run through the orchard room and make everything spawn and get rid of it. I also took a shot with the Magnum. I can hear the scratch tubers meandering around. The Magnum's a loud weapon, and it causes all enemies within a certain radius to be aware of your presence. So that might have glitched something out. I don't know, let's see what happens. Hey! This is what is supposed to happen. Lucky me, lucky us. And there you go, Mark 4. So if you come here expecting to see a Mark 3, lucky. We got him, so I don't have to practice entire episodes as a bloopers. Okay. Don't know what the cause of this is. I'm assuming approaching it from the wrong direction. So if you're finding this out, try and approach from the downward floor, not the upward floor. So you might have to run through this floor once, reach the down escalator, and then go up and down from there. Where the hell did I come from? Okay, trying to figure this maze out. Yeah, that way. Let's go. Wasted enough time already. Come on, let's go. So we've got the Mark 4. There's definitely Mark 5. I don't think Mark 6 exists. Maybe it does in TDM. You. Damn, respawning boxes. I like adjusting my Kamas aim more with strafe than with reticle movement. I find like when strafing you've got much more micromanagement. I just make sure my horizontal lineup is around their core, and then I do the micromanaging aiming with strafe instead of with aim, usually. Kamas, way too effective killing machine. Oh no, did I get a hyper armor on that attack? Oh, now there's speed. Alright. Why is this game so unpredictable? Why? Why do you have to be this way? Whoa. That was weird. Well, anyway, let's continue. Moving to Saigetsu. Floor 29, Hashidaka. That is one insane floor. It's really an annoying floor to get through if you get it on... I don't think you get it much on Battle to the Top, but you get it a lot. Well, a lot. You get it every now and then in Escalator to Heaven. The 51 plus, and damn, whenever you see it and you realize it's that floor, then it's just a serious pain to get through. The floor size is you can often tell the floor size by how many exits it has. And in Escalator 7 there's only one valid exit, so you'll be looking through a lot of dead ends before you find the correct exit, and you never know which one is the right one. That would be a lovely change to the game. It's one of those things. Let's see. So floor 36 is not necessarily the next. Well, it is. I'll go to floor 36 because I want to end with a bang. I want to end with my favorite reversal floor. So I'll do that last. Let's see now. Yeah, it's going to be impossible to upload this video. If it's longer than an hour, it's going to be impossible. Whenever I do, you know, I guess it's kind of, what is it? How would they refer to it? Inside baseball, behind the fourth wall. Yeah, well, anyway, it's kind of just YouTube problems. From PS4, whenever you're uploading, the larger the file, the longer it takes, but also the bigger the chance it has to fail. And whenever it fails, it's always said it's the finalizing phase. Hello, hovering, I don't actually need you, but whatever. So, floor Yatsuo, floor 36, is a difficult floor to open. You have to have defeated floor 40 boss before all the unlockable connections to this floor are available, so you might not be able to farm this one for a while. What are you boasting about, you idiot? Hello, new feature, War Red, nice, nice. Actually know someone who's farming for this. Look at me. Yeah, I do need War Red. Anyway, goddamn game, you're distracting me, wasting my time. There's a trap room on this floor. Trying to locate it. Am I on the right floor? Jeez. I think that's it. That's gotta be it, yeah. Wait. To the right, huh? How do I get there? Ugh. Look at that platform. Amazing. Took no full damage at all. It's like I'm a hater or something. This is also a mixed material floor, I believe. Yeah, mixed material. Anywho, let's find that trap room. There it is. Very close to the exit right now. I think we're just lucky on that one. Come to think of it. Oh my god, I know another room with a... Huh. I just realized I know another room with a reversal tuber. The Koi has a reversal tuber, I believe. I gotta check that. Anyway, here's one. This is a weird trap. It closes on you when you go in this direction, and actually if you go back here... oh, you can. So you open the trap, and then all kinds of stuff spawns. Every type of tuber spawns on you. Hovering Mark 5. I didn't check the marks on the other guys, but I think most of these enemies are going to be top, highest grade, best quality. And here it is, the Mark 5 reversal spawns in your rear. Well, in your ear. In your rear. Oh shit, you killed my serial killer. You killed my serial killer. Oh wow, you survived a attack. Oh. Actually, from all these kills, we haven't had a single reversal drop off. They are pretty rare. Yeah, this is a very unique kind of trap because of how much how weird the triggering is for everything. Usually, it's like it's either picking up a resource or kicking open a chest that causes things to spawn in traps, but this one it's merely entering this room to a certain distance triggers this valve to become active. You open the active valve, and it's the opening of the valve that causes everything to fall into place. And even this chest, this is very rare in the game indeed, that a chest would not be present and then just spawn in afterwards. This might be the only spawning in chest in the entire game. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they're definitely extremely rare to have chests spawn in. Usually it's, well, you know, just statically. Of course, if you look at the technologies there, I think I always need them. I always think I'm short on my streams. Wait, where are we going? Okay, cool. I get easily distracted. I think, yeah, the escalator, of course. No, the elevator. That old thing. Anyway, let's carry on. So here's a Mark V. This is a pretty good Mark V farming floor, but it's very inaccessible in most cases because you have to have beaten the final boss to have access to it. What's the fastest way to get to Koi? Is it from Togase? It's probably getting from Togase, yeah. Yeah, I don't trust Osuki. I don't know the floor well enough. Let's go to Togase. There we go, we're already getting invaded. Right, so I could say looking for the downward escalator, and there's a trick to it. I've already mentioned it in probably every episode I'm visiting Togase. But you can tell by the distance between the exit and the trash can exactly which exit it is. One of them is in one case the arrow is right next to the trash can, in the other case there's a small gap in between, and that way you can tell which one you need. Honestly, I never remember, I forget every time, but if I'm dedicated farming the boss, for instance, on Katsuma, you can guarantee I'll know it by heart at that point. It only takes one run to realize what is what. Okay, confirmed. The arrow closest to the trash can is the floor closest to Togase at the moment. Yeah, don't know if that's conclusive. Katsuma might be able to spawn to the right of Togase as well. I'm just trying to think of a way to finally remember exactly how this spacing first works. Kind of an absolute savage killer if you sent me. It's not that bad. It's an annoying one though, it's like a defender bullshit. Armor breakage? He's not that bad. Actually, I like it when they send, you know, not super overpowered killers. Because it's one of the only ways to get decent kill coins from haters these days, is if people send them We're not going to get any decent rank haters anymore in the tower after they nerfed the hell out of it. Who do you think you are? Attack me. I'm just wasting my time. I'm sure people do reversal and some shit. The tuber that spawns here is at random. It can't be a reversal, but I believe it can be a couple of different things. Usually bone or scratch, but it can also be treasure. It's a good place to find a certain grade of treasure tuber. Don't ask me which. I should know, but don't ask me. Now if you revisit Togusei over and over again, for instance if you follow this Katsuma connection and you over and over again visit the floor I just came from, eventually I think Treasure Tuber will spawn there. Not 100% sure on that one. I'll have to go and check it. It's easy to confirm. All I have to do is go back to that floor and over a couple of times from here. Just follow this floor, Katsuma connection, Katsuma Togusei connection. Go up and down a couple of times, and if it's scratch every time, then I'm debunked, and if it's treasure, then I'm correct. Or if it's anything else, then scratch. Okay, so we're visiting Koi. And I have no idea how this video is ever going to get uploaded. I don't have any video editing programs on my computer, so I have to edit the video on my PS4. Now I have managed to download videos of my own from YouTube, put them on a USB, SHAREfactory. You just have to put them in a folder named SHAREfactory or something. When you're like importing something to SHAREfactory, it'll even tell you that the thing you're importing has to be filed correctly in a folder, and they'll tell you what you have to name the folder. So it's pretty easy to figure out. Now I believe there's a reversal tuber spawning here as well. This is the growth that I'm talking about. How much kill coins are you going to drop me? Was that 200? I don't know. 2,000. Right. Trash tier. Anyway, here's another reversal option. I don't know which mark it will be. It wouldn't shock me if it was mark 4. Pick open this nonsense. Mark 4, unfortunately. So I think for the Mark 5, you have to unlock the Atsuo by defeating the final boss. Unfortunately. Anyway, the marks are only important for the quest. We're running low on time, so I don't know. Hashidaka is also Mark 4, but that's an annoying room to have to farm. Koi, this place we just went through, is probably much quicker and much easier. So the chests, I don't remember, did it contain a blueprint? I still see the chest there. I think it did contain a blueprint, so you can kick it open. It only spawns on interaction with the chest, but I think it must be a guaranteed blueprint, so you can respawn him over and over again. Go up any of these escalators, come back down, revisit the trap room, and as long as there is a chest to kick open, you'll be able to respawn this Joker and get that Mark 4 reversal tuber quest done. Yeah, I think we've seen every mark of tuber, so I'm gonna do a short. The next bit will be really short, and it has to be, because otherwise I won't get this thing uploaded. I'll be showing off the Kohashi floor. Actually, I think I'll make my way to Futagi, and we'll reconvene there. See you in a flash.